UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat Will Zalatoris. Are you sure?
Absolutely, Luke. Will Zalatoris is a player of the future when we talk about young players who are confident and have every single attribute that you could possibly want for. Will Zalatoris comes to mind, and that's not someone that I would want to be going up against if it was me.
Yeah, well, looks can be deceiving, can't they? While it might remind you of Happy Gilmore's caddy, this player is one to beat, and good luck in this rivalry because you're going to need it.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Well, it looks like our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has crawled out of his burrow. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving up the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing out these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
That's not what they were looking for.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. We have a par 5 on this one. You like that, didn't you? Sitting at 1 over. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
And gets that putt of distance to go. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Not bad. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 6th. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
3 shots off the lead.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. It's on a great line. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Big time play, that one. At the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. And he needs this to save par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 7.
That's not the shot they're after.
And coming up well short.
And that should secure the par on this one.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is what they have left for par here.
That will work.
So, Rich, it looks like a nice start to the rivalry by this player after 9 holes. Your thoughts?
Luke, so far so good against their rival, but let's face it, only 9 holes has happened. There's still a long way between now and the end of the tournament.
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Time for the 5th shot.
Just 3 strokes back. Putting for a bogey.
Good putt, that.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And with that, he moves up to even par. Teeing off here at the 11th. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. .13 feet to the cup. Solid par putt, that. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This is a good chance. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Nicely done. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Just 3 back from the leader.
Taking a right at the light. This is not what they want. Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Handy effort, that one. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Birdied their last hole.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Woo, back there, horsey. Oh, that was pure.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
A bit long on that one.
Putting for a par now.
Like the look of this one. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
That dog will hunt.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
A bit short with that effort.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Opportunity to make their par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the 17th tee. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par, which has to pipe one up the middle. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
That rough was thick. I hope that they're okay after that one.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
They've got this to get ahead of Will Zalatoris and leave him in their dust trail.
And that finishes the day, unfortunately, with a bogey. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports,
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam, and it's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Right now, he has not got the victory secured, but a good final round here could see him into the winner's circle.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Well, the good thing about making bogeys is it gives you a chance to bounce back at the next. Sitting at 3 over for the event. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Getting ready to play their third. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Got to try and save the par here.
There it is.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Teeing off here at the third hole. That's in the sand. Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again.
This putt for par here.
Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Teeing off here at the fourth. Good shot there, Beamer. Sitting at 3 over. And here we are with their fourth. How close was that to going down? Big par saver coming up for this fella. Not a bad line, this. Nicely holed, and for par. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 4 on this one.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Okay, steady now. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Second shot here on the 7th. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
A par putt on the table.
Let's head over to the 14th hole.
And from here, about 230 to the pin.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was a bit of a miscue.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
Was on a good line. 11 feet to the cup.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
And this is a gift to end on. However, you've got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front 9 with possibly an eagle 3.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich, and this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Playing their 4th shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just didn't drop.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. That one's heading down Broadway. Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
The breeze is moving left to right up there. This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time?
And he needs this to save par.
Looking good. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Ouch, that hurts. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that green side bunker.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. Now at 6 over for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. That should find the cut stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That's frustrating. This putt is of 9 feet. Looks good off the blade.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Attaboy, good shot. Going with the 5-wood.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
And this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
That's inside the range. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Opting for the 6-iron.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Tracking. Looked like they hinged in that stroke. Par putt coming up here. Well hold. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Got to make sure to control the flight here because the wind is straight into their face.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Putting for a par here.
With this putt, he'll get 1 up on Will Zalatoris. What a match this has been.
Sitting at +5 overall.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Looking to move up the leaderboard on this interesting hole.
Time for the second shot at the 17th. Lovely effort, that. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that's well judged.
And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Time now for the 4th shot.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
And that'll do it for this player at this tournament.
Henny, I'm starting to really appreciate the magic in these rivalries. While they can't walk away with a victory in the tournament proper, they get to lay claim to beating some real stars of the PGA. And what about this victory over young Will Zalatoris?
Luke, Will Zalatoris isn't one of those players that gets beaten. This just doesn't happen. He is a player of the future, a young gun that usually comes out firing on all 4 cylinders. He didn't today, and this player took advantage, and they will use that to propel